Hi, Fox. Hi. She's cuddly. She's very cuddly.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is week 3, episode 3 of the 0 to 15 challenge. This intro is a little in the future, so we'll reference some of that here in a minute. We've talked a little bit in previous weeks about wanting to liquidate our previous business clothes, mostly, and some other stuff. Just liquidating stuff that hasn't really moved as much and trying to build our budget with that. So
Partial liquidation. I want to keep some of the stuff that I feel like would still sell if I repost.
Right.
Like the new with tag stuff, I'm mostly keeping that stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other pieces that I don't think would move if I take it to a place to resell the stuff. Because we're not just taking it back to Goodwill, which, spoilers, which is where we got it. I'll go over that in a future episode on how I source and all that stuff. We'll do an actual episode on that because I think people would actually find it interesting.
So we're going to go through a closet that we had specifically for the business, and we'll show a few of the things that we pull out for it, and we're going to primarily take them to Plato's closet, right?
There's two places we're taking, well, the closet stuff we're taking to Plato's closet.
Right.
I might do more research for future stuff because we might do several liquidations over the course of who knows how long. I might do a little bit more research to see if we can find somewhere else to take it as well.
Yeah.
That way, if Plato's Closet looks at this and goes, I ain't taking this trash, and they just kind of give it back to us because they will do that, we could take it somewhere else and maybe have it move there.
So right now we're going to work on that stuff. In terms of this being a future episode, we did make a little bit of budget. Let's go ahead and show you guys some of those. We went to Play It again just over a week ago. We have some clips from that, so we'll show you that first. And then we also made another eBay sale this week that gave us a little bit of budget. So we'll go ahead and show you those, and then we'll jump back here and show you what we got after we get through it.
So they didn't want one of the rackets. Apparently that brand just doesn't resell very well in their store. Doesn't mean it won't resell online or on Facebook Marketplace. I will probably just update the ad on Facebook and on OfferUp for that racket in particular and try to get that sold. They didn't want the case. I don't understand why. I figured that they would probably want to try to sell it with the racket it came with. They didn't want it. So he was just like, do you want this? And I was like, I mean, I'm sure I could probably get that sold as well, maybe, or something. But they bought the 2 rackets for cash, $15.
Yeah.
So that's $15 added to the bank. That brings us up to $21. We had 6. Yay! Played against sports. It actually helps sometimes. So it is Sunday the 26th today. And by a honestly shocking turn of events, we actually sold another piece of clothing on eBay. I think this is the most I've sold on eBay in a while. This is only like a week after we sold the other piece. And they're both shorts. I never had good luck with shorts. Anyway, we sold a pair of Adidas shorts. You can kind of see it there. Mike will put a better picture on the screen for you so you can see them better. And I would like to go over the money that we made off of it and where the fees came out of, and so you can kind of understand the whole backside of it. And so Mike can also update the bank. The subtotal for the shorts, what I posted the shorts for originally, was $25. So I was asking $25 for the shorts. They paid $5.89 in shipping, bringing the total up to $30.89. We had $4.60 in transaction fees, which are just like eBay's charges for using their platform. We had $5.89 for a shipping label, and we had an ad fee, which is something I don't think we've had on a past order before. I posted these as eBay. I want you to put this in front of as many people as you can. Like, I want these sold. So I paid I think I marked it for 5% ad fee, meaning it was supposed to put it in front of more eyes. So it came out to $3.71 for the ad fee, leaving us with $16.69, which I am going to round up to $17.
Okay.
So we have plus $17 into the bank. We had $21. We're adding 17, so that's 38.
$38.
We're up to $38, which is not bad, honestly. So one thing that we ended up doing today is we actually ended up going out to lunch to one of my favorite spots. We've gone there a couple times for date nights kind of deal. We went to one of my favorite sushi spots that is about like 30 minutes away. It's not far. And we decided to just take a little break and enjoy some time together and eat way too much sushi. Way too much sushi, but so good. So good.
All right, so we just got done with sorting through a good bit of the closet that we had in terms of the inventory. So we've got 34 items, and it's just this this hamper right here that we're going to be taking into Plato's closet on Wednesday. That will be a part of next week's vlog. So far, we've made $38 in profit, give or take.
Yeah, we have 38. We've made more.
So we've sold items for more for revenue. We've actually sold $68 worth of items. But after our costs and purchasing other items as well, that equals out to right at $38. So
38 playable dollars.
Yeah, so 38 is what we have in our bank right now for this challenge specifically. So
I'm gonna go spend it.
In the coming weeks, we have $38 to go out and find stuff with. This next week might be a little slower. We're a little busy with driving and making some money otherwise for a trip that we have coming up in week and 2 days from now. We're actually going to be driving up to Indiana. We'll take you guys along a little bit with us for the drive and maybe for meeting up with one of our friends that we play online with on our other channels.
Yes.
So you can click the link down in the description to see those other channels, but we'll take you guys along with us for a little bit of that. When we get back from that trip, we're probably going to be looking to spend that $38 and get more items. And
I want to, when we return, do a couple more community yard sales because we got rained out when we were going to go the other week. And then this week is going to be Indiana prep that we have to do. I'm going to attempt to continue this challenge like during that Indiana prep week. It's probably going to be a little slower, more vlog-like for next week. For the challenge, we're going to focus on, we have a couple things to take to play again. So we'll have a couple more items to take there. And then we're taking the basket that we just showed you to Plato's closet. Yeah. So we have those two for the challenge. Obviously I'm going to keep posting on eBay, and if anything moves, we will update once we have anything happen with that. The printer parts have watchers. I just looked it up, and I even sent a couple offers out to some people, taking like 15% off just to see if I can get someone to like bite on it. So
this week's going to be busy. It's going to be trying to list a lot of stuff, hopefully get some stuff moving and build our bank a little bit more.
Yes.
I mean, we got a pretty good bank. But
yeah, for like, 3 weeks in, and honestly not putting our full gas into the...
Not having the extra time, really, these last few weeks.
We've been pretty busy, and it hasn't shown because we haven't vlogged it much.
We've been busy off camera.
Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of other things outside of the flip challenge. Yeah. And I think for us, being as busy as we have been and taking it seriously but not doing as much as we could and should, $40 is a really good place to be. Yep. Yeah. So. Next week's vlog, we will have more profit, hopefully. Hopefully something is going to sell from Plato's closet. Yeah. I'm pretty confident the things that we're taking to play it again, we'll show that before we actually take it inside. But the things that we have to take to play again, I'm pretty sure we'll actually move. And other than that...
Yeah, other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.